New tonight, a former Newport News school psychologist is calling for change when it comes to addressing behavior in the school system. 10 on your side's Michelle Wolf joins us tonight with the story you'll find only on 10. Michelle?
Lena, the psychologist who asked to remain anonymous worked for Newport News Public Schools for several years, even working with Rich Neck's administration at a different school. She says something needs to be done. The psychologist who asked that we alter her voice detailed her experiences with the district Student Success Program, a program that's utilized when a student is struggling academically or behaviorally. When a teacher, counselor, or psychologist refers a student, a meeting must take place with administrators, the student's teacher, and parents to create a learning plan. The former employee tells us on 2 to 3 occasions when she initiated referrals,
there were concerns to where a meeting should have been scheduled and was not.
And she tells us she heard of similar instances from other colleagues of administrators failing to address referrals.
It was very frustrating. I mean, I will say the counselor and I were often called in to help manage students that were having some explosive behaviors. It was frustrating to see those behaviors persist, and the process that could try to help put some supports in place for those students just wasn't happening.
When she heard about the shooting at Rich Neck Elementary,
I was just disheartened that these issues had persisted and it had escalated.
the psychologist tells us she went to her supervisor and shared her concerns with the administration regarding referrals, but did not see a change.
In Newport News Public Schools, there is a process by which staff members can make complaints of administrator misconduct. So the policies and procedures are there. I just feel that they're inconsistently followed up on. There's definitely a climate and culture where staff concerns about students and other staff people is not taken seriously. Oftentimes the issues are swept under the rug because it's easier to think that there's no problem when there is a problem that needs to be addressed.
Her concerns not unique. Dozens of other Newport News educators shared their own stories during Tuesday's school board meeting.
We are concerned that this has become a more common practice for teachers to be left with the burden of handling discipline alone. Yes. We ask for a complete review by all of the policies and procedures for handling discipline issues within our schools.
In the district's November 2022 board meeting, a presentation given on student discipline stats compared the 2019 and 2021 school years. There was a 40% decrease in incidents and infractions and a 19% decrease in removal from instruction.
Teachers did a phenomenal job of referring less students and managing situations in the classroom.
But teachers shared a different perspective Tuesday night.
We see students being assaulted. We see teachers being assaulted on a daily. Referrals are so closely tied to accreditation, and this puts educators and office staff or administrators in a tough position. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
This is not the climate we want in our school system. Meaningful change will never happen if this continues.
And the psychologist agrees.
I feel in some ways it's partly a Band-Aid fix on the problem where they really need to get to the root of how have these shootings occurred, what procedures or policies were not followed, what could be implemented better, as well as how can we create a culture that minimizes student and staff stress.
I reached out to Newport News Public Schools regarding its student success and referral process. A spokesperson tells us a student is recommended for the program, then assigned an intervention program, and is monitored. Questions about program concerns and evaluations were not answered. Michelle Wolf, 10 on your side.